Hey everyone, and welcome. If you're looking to kickstart a really high-impact tech career with the government of India, then you've come to exactly the right place. Today, we're going to demystify the prestigious National Informatics Center's Vacancies B Recruitment for 2026. All right, let's get into it. So first things first, what exactly is the NIC? Well, it was established way back in 1976, and you can think of the National Informatics Center as the technical backbone of digital India. Seriously? They're the ones building and managing the massive IT infrastructure and all those e-governance apps for the central government, the states, pretty much everyone. They're basically the architects of India's digital future. Now, to make this super clear and easy to follow, we've broken this whole explainer down into 6 key sections. We're going to start with why this is such an amazing opportunity, then walk through your eligibility and all the vacancy details. After that, we'll break down the selection process, give you a super practical application checklist, and wrap up with the dates you absolutely cannot afford to miss. Okay, let's kick things off with Section 1, a premier tech opportunity. We're really talking about why this Scientist B post isn't just another job, it's a career-defining move for anyone in tech. So, what do these terms actually mean? Scientist B is a Group A Gazetted post. Now, that's a big deal. It's the highest class of government service in India, which means you're in a position with real authority and prestige. And that level 10 pay scale, it is extremely competitive, offering an incredible starting salary and some serious long-term financial security. All right, let's get to the most critical step. Section 2, checking your eligibility. This is the very first hurdle, so you'll want to pay close attention here to see if this opportunity is for you. The first most important question you need to ask yourself is this: do you have a valid GATE score? And not just any GATE score. It has to be from 2024, 2025, or 2026. This is non-negotiable. It's the main way they shortlist people. The good news is they treat all 3 years equally, so you can just use your best score. And it's not just about the year. You also need a score in one of these 3 specific papers. For computer sciences, you need the CS paper. For electronics and communication, it's EC. And for the really exciting field of data science and AI, you'll need the DA paper. So just double-check that your GATE paper code lines up with the job you want. Now for your education. And the great news here is the flexibility. The NI6 accepts a really wide range of qualifications. So whether you've got a bachelor's in engineering, an M.Sc, an M.Ca, or even higher degrees like an M.Tech or M.Phil, you're probably eligible, as long as your field is relevant to one of those disciplines we just talked about. And get this is a huge one. For a high-level Group A post like Scientist B, you need exactly 0 years of prior work experience. That's a massive advantage, you know? It makes this a golden opportunity for talented fresh graduates coming straight out of college. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty in Section 3, vacancies, age, and details. This is where we see just how big this opportunity really is. And wow, this number really says it all. For the computer sciences and IT discipline alone, there are a whopping 168 posts available. That is a significant number, and it shows you exactly where their main focus for recruitment is right now. So looking at the complete picture, here's the breakdown. Along with those 168 posts for CS and IT, we've got 25 posts for electronics and communication, and a very impressive 50 posts for data science and AI that really shows you how important that field is becoming in government. Now let's talk about age. The cutoff date for this is March 31st, 2026. For the general and EWS categories, the upper limit is 30 years old. And as you can see, there are the standard age relaxations for OBC, SC/ST, and persons with benchmark disabilities, which gives them a bit of a wider window to apply. Moving right along to Section 4, the 2-stage selection process. This is where we'll demystify how you go from being just an applicant to becoming a selected Scientist B. And honestly, it's probably a lot simpler than you're imagining. See? It's a really straightforward 2-step process. First up, your GATE score is everything. They will shortlist candidates based purely on that score in a 1-to-5 ratio. That means for every single post, 5 candidates get the call for the next stage. And step 2 is that stage, the personal interview, and of course, verifying all your documents. And this right here, this is the secret sauce for the final merit list. Your GATE score, the thing that got you in the door, still carries a massive 60% weight in the final selection. The personal interview makes up the other 40%. This just goes to show you that a strong GATE score is your biggest asset through this entire process. Okay, now for the super practical part. Section 5, your application checklist. This is your step-by-step guide to make sure your application goes through without a single hitch. The whole thing is done online, and it's basically 4 simple steps. First, you register on the recruitment portal. Second, you carefully fill out the form and upload your documents. Third, you pay the application fee, if you have one. And finally, and please don't forget this, download and save that confirmation page for your records. Now, here's a pro tip. Before you even start step 1, I would highly recommend getting all of these documents scanned and ready to go. We're talking your photo, your signature, your academic certificates, that valid GATE scorecard, and any category certificates if they apply to you. Having all this ready beforehand will make the actual application process so much smoother. Let's talk about the application fee. There's fantastic news for candidates from the SC, ST, and PWBD categories, and for all women candidates. The application is completely free for you, zilch. For everyone else in the general, OBC, and EWS categories, the fee is a non-refundable 800 rupees. And here we are at our final and most time-sensitive section. Section 6, key dates and takeaways. You're going to want to mark your calendars for this because you really don't want to miss these deadlines. Okay, these are the 3 most important dates to burn into your memory. The online application portal opens on March 27th, 2026. The cutoff date for all your eligibility criteria, your age, your qualifications, everything is March 31st. And that application window shuts down for good on April 24th, 2026. One last very important thing to remember, this is an all India service liability. The official notice clearly says that if you're selected, you could be posted anywhere in India, and even outside India, depending on what the organization needs. So it's a role with broad horizons. Just be prepared for that. So after breaking it all down, the real question is for you.